Web service requirements. Security considerations. To use an Aura Quantic web service, System 1 or customized, at least the following requirements must be met. If it's a SOAP web service, to have the XML file and that the web service is published. If it's a REST web service, to have the URL to invoke the service. For both cases, we need to have the user data ID corresponding to the user of the application that will invoke it, and to have the API key identifier corresponding to the secure room applied to the web service. Let's see how to configure a REST web service now from a start message event. So let's go to the application, to structure, and go to processes, find the right process, and then go to the IAM. And here we can see web services. We just need to select it. And then we will have the configuration window open. We just need to choose the type. In this case, it's going to be REST. Let's call it REST web service and save. Once we click on save, we can see the URL REST appears. This URL is the one that is going to be published to be executed from a third application or from other Aura Quantic processes. Let's go to see all these in a structure. So, and if we go to dictionaries, connectors, we can find the REST start processes. And here in this class, we should find the one we just created. That is this one. Okay, as we mentioned before, connectors are grouped by classes. So as you can see here, we have the net assembly, base documents, Excel, adapter server, blockchain, the email one, etc. This one that we have seen uses the API REST web service. That's the system that offers. This is the class that we cannot modify as it's a system class, as we said before. When we created the web service, the system added to this class automatically. Remember that in the PowerPoint presentation, we have been talking about some requirements that the web services need to meet so they can be executed from external applications or Aura Quantic processes. Let's see an example now. Okay, we mentioned that it is necessary to know two parameters, the API key and the user data. The API key is obtained from a structure and secure rooms. Okay, we need to obtain this from the secure room we have defined to store our web service. So web service and this one. So web service secure room, okay, that I created before. And this would be the API key that we need. As we can see, we edit assignment that it was Aura Portal families and all the different methods. And now, apart from the API key, we need the user ID. And we can obtain this user ID from here. Okay, it's this data. So let's copy it. Now we need to go to Aura Portal families, web service, and select a method. So service description, and then save as. I'm gonna save it in the desktop so I can find it easier later on. And as we can see, it's an XML file, and save. Now we are going to access an external application to test the web service. Project name, demo, SOAP, initial, and here we need to browse in desktop and find the XML file. Desktop and open. Okay. Once the XML file has been loaded, we can see all the methods available here on the left. In this case, we're going to test our portal version and then new request. Okay. And then we need to go to header and add API key. Okay, and user data. And now we need to go to the installation and find the values. So this would be the API key. And user data. I was here. And then we just need to click on play. And now we can see here all the info of the application we are using. And this shall be all for web service requirements.